I mean, we haven't had 100 yet in Oklahoma City. Our hottest been 96, so Minneapolis is ahead of us. But I think we do hit 100 coming up. So
as we get into summer.
Yeah, and then we're talking about a cool down, or at least a not as hot pattern, at least for a few days. We're talking about the summer solstice. What is that? Well, here's the deal. We're making our big spin around the sun. So right now, and as we get into tomorrow, we're still obviously on the 23.5-degree tilt. All right, and here we go. Sun's here, sunlight. So longest day of the year will be tomorrow, believe it or not. So today's the last full day of spring. Tomorrow's going to be summer. It arrives overnight tonight at 4:14 in the morning. And again, we'll have anywhere from pretty close to nearly 15 hours of daylight tomorrow. And then after that, it actually begins to, again, days get a little bit shorter, beginning as early as Wednesday around here. So anyway, pretty cool as we at least look towards fall. Long ways away from fall, that's for sure. Remember how the month began, 70s and 80s and all the rain, and then the end of last weekend, and all of last week, we really cranked up the heat. There's our hottest temperature so far in Oklahoma City on the 12th. We're up to 96 degrees. We have more of that ahead of us. And then today, up to 93. So for the month, we're about 2 degrees above average. Here in Oklahoma City right now, 92 degrees, south wind at 14. Our heat index is at 97 degrees, dew point 69 degrees. So it's pretty thick out there for sure. So temperatures look like this, where the moisture is higher or richer. It's a little bit cooler, like Stillwater, like Chandler, like Midwest City, like Will Rogers. And then where the air is drier, you're hotter, mid to upper 90s, like Watauga, 98 in Kingfisher, 101 in Altus, 100 in Hollis, and 99 up in Cherokee. So there's plenty of heat, whether you're east or west. It's a south breeze blowing to the north at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Strongest winds along and west of I-35, and the winds are pretty gusty again out in the Panhandle. The humidity is higher along and east of I-35. That's why it feels hotter along and east of I-35, upper 90s, low 100. So this is still, dangerous heat, but not quite enough to give us any advisories or warnings like that. But later this week, yes, the real dangerous heat will come back. All right, more on that coming up. So the heat dome, it's overhead. We're right almost smack dab in the middle of it right now. The jet stream is to our north. This is where the severe weather is and where the active weather is, with rain and storms and, again, tornadoes from time to time. Lots of rain in Montana. They don't need any more, but they're getting it even into Wyoming. So more wind and rain and snow for them. Look at these temperatures up here right now. In the mountains, it's in the 40s and 50s. All right, lots of 60s showing up. Look at North Platte. Nebraska is at 100. Minneapolis now is at 101. They're hotter than we are. And again, the hot weather is going to be the story through the week as the heat dome is still overhead. Tomorrow, summer officially arrives tomorrow, and it'll feel like it. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we are under the heat dome. But what happens is by this weekend, storm system comes out of the northwest, slides south and east, and we're going to put a dent in the dome. We're going to shove it south, shove it west, and that will bring in some slightly cooler air by Sunday and Monday. All right, with that slight chance for some rain coming up with that. Might have a little bit of rain off and on the next several days. I'll show you where coming up. All right, so this evening, hey, a couple showers and storms out in the Panhandle, out around Guyman from there westward. The rest of us were dry. Lows tonight in the low to mid 70s. Look for a south wind, a little breezy out west. Tomorrow's highs back to the 90s. There's that cool front. Panhandle, not much of a front, first front. So hot tomorrow, maybe a degree or two hotter than today. A few more 100s out west. Now tomorrow, a few showers and storms in the northwest and the Panhandle. A few in the south and southeast, some showers here. Down here, though, it's less than a 10% chance. And then highs on Wednesday, mid to upper 90s. The front's going to come in but wash out. But on Wednesday, 20 to 30% chance for showers and thunderstorms. I think most of these will be non-severe across the north with some very small hail and some gusty winds. We'll keep an eye on that coming up on Wednesday. All right, so we get hotter. 98. By the way, our hottest temperature so far is 96. Thursday will be 96. Friday, high of 98. The first 100 of the year, we're going to try high of 100 Saturday. We will cool it off a solid 10, 11 degrees. We'll take it for Sunday and Monday with highs coming down a little bit down into the upper 80s and morning lows. Hey, mid to upper 60s. It's better than the other way.